Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. This is MATLAB lecture number 4. In this lecture, we will start learning by doing. So we have a question, we have to solve this question, and at the same time learn together the concept in this question. Now, let me start a new script file. As I told you, CLC to clear the command window, clear to clear the workspace, close all to close all figures. Now, regarding this question, 24-hour average temperature Fahrenheit in Fahrenheit and relative humidity RH in percentage. Data for 4 cities in the world for the whole year are provided to you as a text file in the attachment. So we have a file. In this file we have just 8 columns of data separated by one space. As you see, the first column it is float, second one it is integer, and so on. The question says that at the beginning, again, same advice, guys. When you see this question, like this question, it's very long, yes, it's okay, but don't try to solve everything, analyze everything at once from the beginning. Try to solve it step by step. So don't worry about anything now. Just read the question part number 1. It says that read the text file in the MATLAB and save the data in the workspace. So we have the file. We have the file. The file name, guys, by the way, the file name, it is question number 1 data. I have it in the current folder. If you see the current folder here we have question number 1 data.txt. So the txt file, as I told you before, if you want to work on data files, MATLAB files, .mat files, figure files, Excel sheets, whatever, keep them in the current folder. So I just copied the file and pasted it in the current folder. I have it now, okay? This is not .mat file, so I can't double click on this file to upload or to download the data, save the data in the workspace. No, I can't do that. Now, one of the very old functions called text read can be used to read a text from a file. So we can say that we want to, as example, let me write a comment here, control 5% read the data from the txt file. Now, if I want to read the data, how many values here we have? We have temperature in Cairo, humidity in Cairo. In New Delhi, same thing. Salalah, same thing. Salzburg, same thing. So we have 8 data, 8 columns. So let me declare 8 variables. Say that we need temperature in Cairo, humidity in Cairo, followed by temperature in New Delhi, followed by humidity in New Delhi. Then we have temperature in Salalah, temperature in, humidity in Salalah, then temperature in Salzburg, then humidity in Salzburg. So we have 8 vectors equal text read. This is the built-in function. It accepts many things. If you want more help about it, you can type help text read. Now, what the name of the file? The name of the file exactly, it's question number 1 q capital 1 data capital ATA and extension at .txt, and it's there in the current folder. I want to read the first column as a float, as you see here, it's a float. Second one I want to read as integer, again float, again integer, again float for Salalah, again integer, and finally for Salzburg float, again integer. So we want to read 8 data columns, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, the first one will be saved in TC, second one in HC, and so on. And finally, we don't want to see all of these data on the the command window. We have a warning here that text read is not recommended. Use text scan instead. It's okay, I can use the text read. Run the program. Okay, this is lecture 4, number 4. Say that question number 1. Okay, MATLAB will not be able to run file lecture 4 unless you change its name. Yes, because we have not used the dot here. Okay, see, now once I run the program, we can see that HC, HN, HS, HSA, TC, TN, TSA, it's a vector. By the way, let me open, it's a column vector, don't forget that. Next, okay, this one done. We have the files now, we read the file and all of the data in the workspace. Convert temperatures to Celsius. Celsius equal this equation. Control C, we can go to here and write a comment, convert temperatures to Celsius. Okay, and you can paste this equation, write semicolon. Now here we have temperature TC Cairo. Here write just TC. Okay, again Control C, Control V, 2, 3, 4. Then TN New Delhi equal TN. TS for Salalah equal TS. TSA equal TSA. Now TC equal the old TC minus 32 multiplied by 5 divided by 9. Now let me check what is the value of 5 by 9 in MATLAB. Evaluate, it is 0.5556. So it's okay. In MATLAB, it will not deal with it as an integer, but if you want to be sure, just write it like this to make it a float. But no need, okay? No need for that. Okay, next. This part is done. Next, find the maximum temperature in a selected city and in which month. That means we want to find the maximum of temperature. The user should select the city and we have to print out the maximum temperature in that city and in which month. So again, think about how we can ask user to enter the temperature. So we need a switch statement. We need to ask him by using the input function. So we say that we want to print find maximum temperature in a selected city. This is just a comment. Okay, now we can say that city or select as example, select equal say that input we want to input what is the message. Please select the city. Okay, we can go to the next line like this, and then you can say that say 1 for Cairo. Okay, go to next line, and 2 for say that New Delhi, and space, or go to next line first, space, we can write also 3 for Salalah, and go to next line, space 4 for Salzburg. Then go to next line like this. You can, if you don't like this line, you can arrange it in a way so you can see just one option in one line. So let me run the program to check my code. Say this is 1. It's okay, running well. Next, upon user response, you have to we know the select now value, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. Now we have to switch on the value of the select. Okay, and this is the end of the select. Now if the user select value equal to 1, that means he needs the maximum temperature in Cairo. So if I write we can do the following. We can say that the result, or max mx, equal to max of TC, temperature in Cairo, semicolon. But in this case, and then followed by print f, a message that the maximum temperature in Cairo is this value. then go to next line, from where I will get this value from the value of mx as example. Or we can write the function here directly, copy this function here directly and remove the mx. It's up to you. But in this case, let me run the program, show you the result. This is number 1, enter, undefined function f print f. There is a problem here, remove the r, run the program. This is 1 again, f print, okay, no problem. Run the program again. This is 1, the maximum temperature in Cairo is 28. Let me just use one decimal place. Run the program. This is 1, it's good. This is 28, and we can say that this is in Celsius, not in Fahrenheit. Run the program. This is 1, this is very good message. Let me also talk about the where is it, which month, 1, 2, 3. We can say that we need the max mx value and I the index of that. When you write like this, the maximum function will return 2 values. The first value, it is the maximum value itself, and second value, the index of that value, in the vector tc. So the maximum, we can say that the maximum temperature in Cairo is in the, I say that month number, in the month number, say this number. From where we get this number, comma I. Run the program. See, this is 1. The maximum temperature in Cairo, it's 28.1 Celsius in the month number 7. See, Cairo, month number 7, which is July. Yes, 82.6 is the maximum temperature, but converted to Celsius. If you want to see or to show it in Fahrenheit, like in the table, you can change it back to Fahrenheit, never mind. Now, the message is not clear here. Say that, if we select case number 1, we can print display a message. You selected the Cairo, the city of Cairo, as example. Run the program. This is 1. You selected the city of Cairo. The maximum temperature in Cairo is in month number 7, as example. Can we write July? Yes, you can write if statement if the month equal, for loop with if statement. If the month equal to 1, it is January, and so on, but no need. Okay, case equal to 2. We can copy the same thing, Control C, Control V. When the user selected 2, that means he wants to select the temperature of New Delhi. In this case, this should be Tn. The maximum temperature in New Delhi it's in the month, same. And same thing for the Salala. Control C, Control V. Change down this one to 3, and this one should be wait, display Salala. Okay, and this one should be Salala, and this one should be TS, and that's it. And same thing for the last one. Copy paste, align them like this. Case number 4, display, you selected the Salzburg city. I'm sorry, the city of Salzburg here, the city, okay, city of Salala, and here same thing, city, I'm sorry for that, for New Delhi. Okay, now this is good, but here this should be TSA, Salzburg, Salala, here Salzburg should be Salzburg. This is Salala, New Delhi, Cairo, done. I run the program now. Let me check the number 4 as example. This is number 4. You select the city of Salzburg. The max temperature in Salzburg 11.6 degrees Celsius in the month, the 7th month. Let me run the program again and check number 3 this time. You say Salala 29. It's okay. Now next step. See how it's very easy to think about the problem step by step. Next step now. Let's start by a comment. Okay, plot. Say that plot temperature and selected city. So let me copy the code like this. Plot. It's a comment. Plot the temperature and data trend in Celsius for selected city. Okay, same thing. We have to ask user again. Ask user. They are this part individual from this part. So we can say that, copy the code, Control C. Okay, paste it here. Select equal input. Please select the city. Same thing. Switch on select. Now we can just delete this one. Delete this one. Delete this one. Delete this one also. Now same method or way, but here we have to plot the temperature. The trend according to the selected city. Now if the selection equal to 1, that means we want to display the temperature in Cairo, so we can use plot temperature TC with its index. Okay, we can use as example the color of red. Okay, and use as example stars. Use stars for Cairo. And also, if you wish, we can show the title. The title, it is temperature in Cairo. X label. It is T in Celsius, or say that temperature in Celsius. And same thing for the Y. I'm sorry. X label is not temperature. The Y label. The Y label, it is temperature in Celsius, while it is month. The month. Okay, month. Same thing for next one. Let me just run the first one. I forgot something also. It's better to show. Let me do Control C to import. Let me show also the grid on better like this. This is complete now. Now see Cairo. Now the message is not clear what I'm doing, but I will change it later. So this is one for to plot. You selected the city of Cairo. I'm waiting the plot now. Yes, this is the plot. As you see, it's very good. Now we can do the same thing, but let me talk about the message. See here, please select the city for what? We don't know. You selected, and here please select. There is no space between. Let me change this one. So let me go to here. Please select the city. We can write here display. We can say to show, to print, or to show the maximum temperature. Please. That's it. Let me run the program, show you the message. See, to show the maximum temperature, please select. So let me remove please. Okay, and make the capital letter better. So to show, where is it here? To show, to display, say that better, to display the maximum temperature. Okay, like this. Okay. Good. Next, we have to keep one line before this one. Please select. We can display something empty like this. Display nothing. I run the program to show you the result. To show. This is the old run. Control C. This is then the first one. This is one, as you see. You selected the city of Cairo, the maximum. Error using display. Yes. Go back to display. make it like this without anything. Run the program again. This is one display C. One, you select the city of Cairo, the maximum temperature in Cairo. Please select. This didn't work. Not working. So let me go to here. Say F print F better, and here just go to next line like this, or 2 lines if you wish. And same message here, we can say display. Let me copy this function, Control C, and paste it here before, yes, like this. And I will say that to print the temperature data. Okay, please select the city like this. Now run the program. See now. See, Control C, the previous one. To display the maximum temperature, please select city. This is one for Cairo as example. See that now we have 2 spaces here. Very good. To print the maximum temperature, to print the temperature data, please select city. Say that this is number 4 or number 3. You selected the city of Salalah, and you are waiting for the graph now. We are waiting for the graph. Nothing happened because I didn't do the code, by the way. So let me copy this code for Control C, print here, paste here, paste here also, paste here also. Now let me go back to second one. It should be in New Delhi. Display, you selected the city of New Delhi. Display, you selected, okay, this one should be removed. New Delhi, print TN. Say that in green as example, or red, that doesn't matter. This should be New Delhi. Change this one to New Delhi. Okay, month, temperature. Okay, for next one, remove this one, it's duplicated. Change this one to S for Salalah, and copy Salalah to here. Okay, for next one, same thing, remove this one, it's duplication. And here Salzburg, copy Salzburg to here, and this should be TSA, TS, TN, TC, Cairo, New Delhi, Salalah, Salzburg, run the program. Now again, as you see, this is 2 for maximum temperature in New Delhi, this is 3 for plot temperature in Salalah. Now we done of this part and this part also. Sort cities. Sort the cities according to the average humidity in ascending. So we want to sort the cities according to the average humidity in ascending way. Now we have to find the average humidity for each city. So let me do the following. CLC, okay. Let me do the last part or the next part. Okay, we can here copy this text here. Okay, now say that humidity sorted, H sort humidity sorted, or sorted humidity sorted, or we can say that before sorted we can say that we need the average humidity. So average humidity, average H, equal for the first. Let me create a vector. The first element in the vector, it is the mean value of the humidity in Cairo, HC. Next, same thing. Let me copy this one. Control V, Control V, Control V. So the first element, it is the average humidity in Cairo. Second one, it's average humidity in New Delhi, then Salalah, then SA Salzburg. So we have a vector containing, let me run this vector to show you the result without the semicolon. Show you the result. See, we have average humidity, we have 4 values. 4 values, for the first one for Cairo, second one for New Delhi, and so on. Now we want to sort them. So we can say that sorted humidity H equal sort the vector average humidity. It's by default we'll sort them in ascending way from largest to smallest. Semicolon, I don't want to see the result. The problem here, let me show you the sorted. This is the average humidity, the original one, and this is the sorted one. Let me show you the sorted value. See, yes, arranged from ascending, from smallest to largest. Sorry. Okay, now it's correct now, sorting, but we don't know. This is for Cairo, this is for New Delhi, we don't know. To do that, let me do the following. After sorting, let me say that, write a loop for the loop counter equal I equal from 1 to 4 because we have 4 cities. Okay. This is the end of the loop. What I want to do, let me say that I have a vector called city equal city of I. Now when I equal 1, city of 1 equal, we can write if statement here, better write if say that the sorted humidity of I, if it's equal the mean value of the Cairo humidity at C. If this is true, this is the end of the if. Okay, if this is true, what should I do? If this is true, it means that we can say that city of I equal to say that it is Cairo. I will explain it now. Cairo. What I'm doing here, see, at the beginning we found the average humidity in each city and we saved them as a vector in vector name AVGH. Then we sorted the AVGH. Now the sorted humidity, average humidity, assigned to sorted H vector. So I will run a loop from 1 to 4 because we have 4 cities. If the sorted H of I, now when I equal to 1, if sorted H of 1, the first element in sorted H equal the mean of HC equal the average humidity in Cairo, that means this city is Cairo. So I'm declaring a new vector, and this vector, it is a string vector. The first element, if this is true, the first element should be Cairo. And do the same thing. Do the same thing for next one. Control C, Control V, but here write else if sorted H of I equal mean of H, and this should be New Delhi. Okay, and let me copy the same now again and write else also. Else if sorted H of I equal mean of H S, it will be Salalah. And finally, if it is not Cairo, not New Delhi, it should be what? Now the last one, it's else, no need for condition here. We can write city equal Salzburg. Salzburg, like this. Okay, now let me run the program, or before that, let me now display a message, disp. This message is the sorted, the average humidity in for all cities. The average for are or equal or whatever. Okay. Then I want to display what here? Display the vector value of AVGH. And we'll do the same thing for Control C. The sorted, we can say that the sorted average humidity for all cities, and here we can display the values of the vector sorted H. And finally, we can display or say something about the cities. The sorted cities according to average humidity, and display city vector. Let me run the program. Okay, this is one, and we have a mistake here. City in cell New Delhi, Cairo, Salzburg. The average humidity for all cities. Undefined function of variable AVGH, capital. Yes, AVGH capital here. Okay. Now let me. There's a warning here. Appear very low iteration. Okay, no problem. Run the program again. This is one again. Good. This is the graph for the temperature. Now see here, city equal. I forgot to do the following. I don't want to see the city here and here, so semicolons here better. Let me run the program again. This is 2 as example, this is 2 as example. These are for the second city temperatures. Now you selected the city of New Delhi. We have to skip lines before better. Okay, the average humidity for all cities, this is the average humidity. The sorted average humidity for all cities, these are the sorted one. Now the sorted cities according to the average humidity, New Delhi, Cairo, Salzburg. So just we want to add or skip line after the second result or output here. Or before this one, we can just say that f print f just print go to next line \n like this. Run the program again. This is 2 as example, this is 2 as example. See the average humidity for all cities. Okay, so it's good. So guys, we finished this part. Let me go to next part. At the end of the program, you save data as a mat file with the following structure format data. Okay, now let me talk about the structure. As example, say that I'm teaching math course, and I have in math course say that I have 2 sections, and for each one we will have to save names as example, save grades, IDs, and so on. Say that we have my name as example. My name is RA. Okay, dot. We have, say that math. I have math course as example. Dot. In math course we have I have section number 1. Dot. Say that names. Like this. For grades, I will repeat the same thing. RA dot math dot section 1 dot grades as example, and so on. Now let me show you how we can do it in MATLAB. By the way, just show you the structure. You can say that my name, the instructor name is RA. He is teaching the math course. For the math course, we have as example section 1, section 2. In section 1 or 2 as example, we have names, we have grades, we have ID. We can also save the average grade, and so on. And there will be as example Muhammad, Ali, anything. Okay. Or here also we have, I'm teaching as example circuits course. For circuits course, same thing. You can split like this. Now let me take just this part, show you. Forget this one. Just take this one, show you how we can write the structure format. We can write here RA as example, RA dot math dot section number 2 dot n the names equal, and start here the vector of names, write the names. And same thing for grades, you can write ra dot math dot section number 2 dot grade g equal, start writing the grades, say that 20, 30, and so on. And then you can write ra dot math, same problem here. Now section number 2 dot ids, and then start forming 1, 2, 3, whatever, okay, and so on. This is how we can use the structure. So in our case here, now let me just write a comment. Save data file with the following structure format. Let me Ctrl C, Ctrl V here as a comment. Ctrl V, save the data as a mat file with structure format. With a structure format. Now let me start now. Data, say that my data, or say that cities data, city dot, inside city we have name of the city. Okay, we have 3 cities inside city. We have the first one, it is Cairo. For Cairo we have temperature. Okay, so it's temperature equal what? The vector TC as example. And we want to repeat something for the humidity of we have 2 for Cairo, we have 2 for New Delhi, we have 2 for Salalah, and 2 for Salzburg, like this. City Cairo temp, humidity HUM as example, equal HC. This should be New Delhi, Delhi, okay. Temp equal TN, and city same thing in New Delhi, equal see here we have HN, humidity in New Delhi. This one should be Salalah, okay. For Salalah it should be TS, and this one should be Salalah also, and this would be humidity, which is HS. I will change the name later, okay. This one should be Salzburg, okay. For Salzburg here, it should be TSA and HSA, but this one should be temperature, this one should be humidity. I forgot to change it, okay. And this one should be humidity, and this one should be humidity, as you see here. City.cairo.temperature TC, city.cairo.humidity HC. This is New Delhi same, Salalah same, Salzburg. Okay, so I saved all of the vectors in a structured way. Now let me show you the structure, how it will be. Now look to the workspace here. Let me delete this one. Okay. And now I will run this code. See, we got this structure. City is the name of the structure. Open the city. We have Cairo, New Delhi, Salalah, Salzburg. Open the Cairo. We have temperature, humidity. Open the temperature. We have vector. So this is how we can make the structure. As example, I want to save in the structure the maximum temperatures. So we can say that the maximum temperature, we can say that as example, city dot max temperature, okay, equal what? We can create a vector, say that max of TC as example, max of say that TN, and then max of TS for Salalah, and finally max of maximum temperature in Salzburg as example. And finally, I don't want to see the result like this. Okay, let me show you the code. Run. We have a problem here. Undefined function max. Yes, it's a mistake. It should be M small, not M capital. Okay, run the program again. I'm sorry, not run the program. I have to run the code itself. Control C to abort. Double click here, right click, evaluate to show the result. See, open the city. We have. Yeah, I forgot to do the following. I have to run all of the code, not this one only. Let me go back. Let me go back. Run all of these together. I'm sorry. Evaluate. Run now. Open. See, we have Cairo, New Delhi, Salalah, Salzburg, and we have maximum temperatures. Open the maximum temperature. See, these are the maximum in each one, every city. As example, guys, let me work in command window here, command line. Sorry. As example, I want to find the maximum. If I have, let me delete, clear the workspace. I don't have anything in the workspace. CLC for clear the command window. Now I want to find the maximum temperature in Cairo using the structure way. We can write max as example, max city dot Cairo dot temp. It's a vector dot temp. Okay, like this. Undefined city or class city dot Cairo y. We have Cairo dot temp. Let me check the because yes, look, the workspace, we don't have something in workspace. I deleted the workspace, so let me run this one again. Run this. We need the TC. We need all of them. Okay, so let me run the program again. I'm sorry for that. Say one. It's okay, no problem. I think we did a mistake. Here in line number 89. Line number 89. Unable to perform assignment. We have TC here. We have TC. Perform assignment because dot indexing is not supported for variables of this type. It was working before. I don't know what happened here. I think, let me run again. Same problem. It was working before. I think there is something wrong. I think, okay. This is the last oh, yes, I'm sorry. We declared a vector called city and we used it again here. We should not do that. Say that my city. Change it to my city. It was running before because I ran this code individually. Okay, but when you run the program, it will be a conflict between this name and that name. So I prefer to use it like this. We should not use the same name in this vector. Okay, my city like this. Now run the program. One, good. Now look to see. This is my city, M city. We have three values here. New Delhi, Salalah, Y. My city, Cairo, my city, my M. Oh, we have M city and my city. M city, okay, M city. Keep them all M city. Okay, let me run the program again. This is one also. Now it's okay, everything running well. This is my city. We have 4 cities. Okay, good. I was talking about this one. Okay, let me say that M city dot max temperature. Run the program again. This is one. Done. Let me show you the M city. See, we have Cairo, New Delhi, Salzburg, and we have vector called maximum temperatures. So we can save them in a structured way. I was talking about I want to clear the workspace. Okay. And now again, let me do the following. Let me run again, or say that here. say that I want to save, as written in the question, save the data as a mat file. So let me save say my structure data, my structure data dot mat. I want to save it in just the mcity variable, or say that structure, mcity structure. Okay, now what will happen after run this program? The data in workspace, the mcity structure will be saved as my structure data. I will show you. Run the program. This is one, this is one. Okay, done. Now see, we have mcity as a structure, and if you go to here, yes, in the current folder, see my structure data.mat, my structure data.mat. Let me now clear everything. Okay, now let me double click on my data, my structure data. Locked workspace, we have in the workspace we have the structure my city, and we have all data there. This is one of the ways how we can deal with data. I hope that everything clear in this part. See you in next part. Thank you.